Aarti Tikku Singh also joining us. To begin with, ma'am, look at the irony here, which I think has died 1,000 deaths, because this is the same man, the same heat preacher who had issued a fatwa against football years back, and the same person has been called to the biggest football event.
Absolutely. If you go by the version of Islam that Zakir Naik preaches, then football and all these sports, which we enjoy, and the in his book of Islam. And it's a sad commentary actually on FIFA World Cup, which is an international organization and which is backed by Western countries. And it's really sad that many of the European countries who are participants in this tournament and who have also been victims of Islamic terror, which has been, in fact, justified and also used by preachers like Zakir Naik. If you remember, the Sri Lankan Easter bombings, imagine Easter bombings in Sri Lanka were completely influenced and inspired by Zakir Naik's hate commentary and against non-Muslims. Also, if you remember Bangladesh 2016 bombings, that was also inspired by Zakir Naik's preachings. So it's really sad that the West is not aware. I mean, they are aware, but they are not waking up to this threat, which has not only attacked India, has not only created mayhem in several countries, but also in Europe. Europe has been one of the biggest victim of Islamic terror. England, France, they have been biggest victims of Islamic terror. United States of America has been a major victim of Islamic terror. And Zakir Naik is the same person who justified 9/11 terror attacks. Imagine that, when 3,000 people were killed by terror attacks in the United States of America. So it's really a sad commentary on the global leaders. It's a sad commentary on the Western powers who seem to, playing kind of a footsie with Islamists on the one hand, and on the other hand are fighting Islamist terror in the Arab world, in the Middle East, in several other parts of the world. For example, even, right now, whether it's Syria, whether it's Sudan, whether there are Palestine, so many countries where there is a major war against going on Islamic terror. But at the same time, when you have FIFA World Cup, when you have organizations like these who are giving platforms, who are legitimizing voices, hate mongers like Zakir Naik, it's really very unfortunate.
Yes. Ratan Sharda as well as Tikku Singh, please stay with us. Let's also listen into that exclusive conversation we had with Farooq Abdullah. Let's listen into what he had to say on Zakir Naik being invited to Qatar for the FIFA World Cup.